Welcome back everyone to an afternoon little stream. We are still going to do the stream later, but figured I would showcase what we're up to. Ep2. As we're welcome back everyone to an afternoon little... I could hear myself again. Alright, that one off, that one on. Just got everything fueled up again. As you can tell, we're cruising our way to summertime for Season 2. Naturally, what that means is our gold ways... Oops, other way. Yep. Where am I going? Oh, I'm in drive. Crap. Alright. Back it up. Back it up. I should back up just a bit more too. There we go. Oh, digging is going. Getting close to running out of pay dirt here, as as I only have this little patch left. Just through here. That's already, well, that one's sort of mostly missing. Just building up enough cash flow to buy Nighthawk. So, getting close. And my expenses are cheaper now, since I actually own these. I couldn't resist. The day after the season ended, these things went on sale, and I mean, they went on sale. 28% off. So, yeah, I couldn't refuse. I had the cash. So, yeah, I bought 3 of them. Alright. Did I actually finish doing the hoses, or no? That one's done. That one's done. Alright. I think we're good. Blew some hoses. No, other way. Other way. Other way. There we go. I mean, I probably will have to have 4 of them for Nighthawk, but for what I'm doing right now, yeah, I couldn't justify not buying them. I think I picked them up for 350,000 a piece. So yeah, that was one of those things of, yep, gotta do it. Obviously, since I'm on Season 2 and not Season 1. That was my top end. The max gold I'm sitting at just under 13,000, so the next one should be over. But definitely running low on good pay dirt. Need more. I did get an overseer now, which is kind of nice because it basically shows me everything that's about to break. Which is mildly depressing when everything turns yellow. And I mean, literally everything was turning yellow. It's going, oh man, that blows. Alright, my mechanic has some work. He's been good. He's only shut the plant down twice. To fix the buttons for the generator. Can I actually... Nope. Can't get that until I move again. Alright, well, we'll be moving shortly again. As long as my dirt is continuing, yep. That's what everyone tells me. So I jumped when I saw him. And that's kind of a good thing because the bears are been ruthless lately. And I do mean ruthless. I've had pretty much every cable replaced now because the damn bear is eating them. Why they like electrical cables, I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, since I got him, I have not seen a bear attack. And I only need one more guy for the sluicy runny thing. Or not sluice run. Gravel pump, that's it. A bucket swapper. Then I can run longer. I have been starting to upgrade my guys too, so hopefully things run better. Oh, I know this piece is going to disappear quickly. What am I actually sitting on? That's the end one. Oh, 347. There ain't that much there. Num 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 num. I figured since I'm going to do my regular stream tonight that I might as well, since I'm home at the moment, that hell, might as well play this for a few minutes and do a little live stream and show everyone that I'm still doing it. Still chewing through ground. It got, I think I made it to permafrost day 5 and then I just couldn't, 5 days to permafrost and I couldn't dig anymore, so it was like, okay, time to shut everything in. I noticed they fixed a few things. Last time I played, basically all your cables busted if you didn't bring them in, and every button busted in the machine. That didn't happen this time. I basically said screw it and left the cables and everything out there and went, I'll just replace them. No, not an issue. Came back like it was nothing, not an issue with anything. I did put the wavetable in that way though. And I did take all the equipment, and not the wash plant of course, but all the equipment I hauled back and whatnot. I got this thing up to the other day when I had no breakdowns and had full run time and fuel. I got up to 3,000 yards. So do the Franks work? Yes, they do. Freaking love them. Which is surprising for me because I used to hate the damn things. I could never get them to work right. I don't know. They seem to be working now. That was the wrong button. One problem with playing games like this with fat fingers. Sooner or later, you know you're going to hit the wrong button. I'll build up a couple more cleanups and then think about buying the Nighthawk claim, and might still work on this one while I need the cash. I've already cleaned the bulk of the good stuff out of here. Yeah, let's go for this corner. I will have to move this guy probably next cleanup. Probably should move them up and over here for the next part, or just move them back and shrink them up a bit. That I could actually probably do fairly quickly. Probably not that much left in this claim. Made a hell of a mess in a short period of time, though. And I am paying attention more and more with gold maps, too. Like, I don't have to dig all the way down, I just have to dig and get the good stuff out. So even this, probably just this level is going to be just fine. Before, I used to take it all and expect miracles. Obviously, I believe it's a dirty good thing. Apparently, I've rented lip syndrome today. Haven't even had a drink. That's probably, that could be part of the problem. I've noticed it's basically, if I chew through one block at a go, that works out being pretty close to a cleanup. I mean, there's still good gold in here. Definitely need probably good 600 ounces yet. And then I should be able to buying up Nighthawk and renting a drill, check it out. I mean, my expenses, I'm only down to 110,000 a day with the salaries, so I can't complain. In that regards, I'm doing just fine. And up the oversea. Trying to recollect some of my ground that I keep dumping off the sides. I am going to have to move this thing. For the end. Whoa, okay. All I did was get in game. You need to launch me like that. Now where am I going? Alright, let's do that. Let's get rid of the rest of the stuff off here first. Okay. Okay, that should probably be good there. Well, it's definitely better. Yeah, I can work with that. It would probably help if I don't know, turn the belt back on. I know, it's little trivial things like that. And occasionally my Franks just decide to wander off and while the belt's on, so you just get piles of poop like this. Kind of straining when you think about it. So all of a sudden you look and go, well, what the hell is wrong with this? Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to back up a touch and just dump this right onto the belt. There's probably not too much left on that little piece of the claim. Oh yeah, I know they do. They weren't there before. All of a sudden, I think it was the middle one that just decided to slide away sideways. Just randomly. Should probably go clean it up pretty soon. I've even had my digging traco here. I'm working away, digging away, and all of a sudden I can just see it going like this. I'm going, but I'm not moving the arm any. I look and, yep, sure enough, it's just deciding to go sideways across the claim. It was fun. Wish I was recording it too, but I did have one slight issue with one of the Franks, and that specifically was it went invisible on me for no apparent reason this time. The other one I could see, and it's just because I was moving a trommel stupid. So last time it was just like I look and went, where'd it go? Get close to it and realize it. Oh, it's there. It's just invisible. Problem is, I'm too close, but I'm not close enough. Makes any sense at all. Alright, this might work. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. And if I keep digging backwards, sooner or later I will not be able to reach this little point of despair. After all, there's good gold in it, I think. I don't really know. Do we ever really know? Guess when I wash it up, I'll know. Well, I mean, the arm has been out that far for a long period of time. Chances are it's probably all the gold I've dropped over the time. Which is probably a fair bit. Well, maybe not this far down. Right on the end. That wasn't much of a bucket, but I still got rid of it. Alright. I feel better that I got rid of some of this. At least it's not as much of a pile up. And that would be this guy. Yeah, that was 500 ounces before. And one's still 357, 598, 607. So cool, I got rid of a good chunk of the good gold in this piece. Well, it didn't add up, so obviously most of it fell in. Get to the good spot. Okay, this pocket's pretty much empty. Which tells me that that should be pretty close to full. This stuff I've been averaging about 280 a cleanup. It's not great, but the big pockets are all empty now, so it's what I'm left with. That's why as soon as I can afford it, I'll move over to Nighthawk and do the ground drilling. If I have to cover expenses and stuff, I can always come here and quickly mine another batch or two. Not that I really want to, but if I had to, I could. And then start moving everything over. Obviously, one of my biggest priorities is to get the water tower built again. There we go. They're starting to move. That means we've got about 10%. First one's going. Well, grab pump's been swapped. That's pretty close to 10%. Though we haven't seen the pail at the top being swapped. Alright, couple more buckets. And then I'll make my run. Might as well fall into the pit, I guess. Alright. Just so I'm not wasting fuel on these things. How close are we to the other one? 95. Yeah, 95% is not bad. run this one out and then run that one out and we should be good. Oh yeah. I've gotten to the point where I don't shut the plant off anymore either. I shut that down, but I don't worry about shutting anything else. And gotta remember, I need another power cord. Last time before I had the Overseer, the bear ate that one. And I don't know what the mechanic did with it. He was working on the wire and it just disappeared. And he started working on something else. So I don't know if he got pissed off and just went, fuck it, the boss will have to buy another one. Oh, it's back actually. There it is. I think he just gave up. That wasn't there before. Well, now. It has returned. Oops. It's not really what I wanted to do. I didn't really want to just run off the end of the platform. Plonk. I gotta quit kicking this crap around. Alright, you're done. I mean, cleanups are a breeze when you think about it like this. Stir you up, put you guys away. Be nice if I upgraded these guys. Then I wouldn't have to do this every time. Not saying I don't mind it, it's just really annoying. I was gonna say, did that fall on the ground? I love the hovering mats too, that's just icing on top of the cake there. Alright, time to switch power cable over and get that a-rockin'. Rockin' roller. I don't expect this to actually have that much gold in it. But you never know, it might surprise you. Well, we know there's at least 100 ounces in there. Alright. Back to work. That move out of alignment again. Oh, that's good. Never mind. We're good. 270, that's not bad. I can live with that. Okay, I'm gonna go back over to the other side. Clean up that section. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, that was nearly a catastrophe. I wonder if I can actually lift up on that one enough. Might be potholes by the time I'm done. I mean, I'd rather have potholes than big frickin' mounds sitting there. Never mind, I think I just added to the mound again. Can I move across it? There we go. There we go. One fielding crap hole cleaned up. Alright, boogie on down. There we go. Again, I'm not going to say anything bad because this stuff is probably quite rich in gold. It's all running into the plant. Nice. Oh, I can actually see it sort of from here. Let's say 9%. Possibly. 8. It says 8%. The other stuff's up 20, pretty much at 20%. That's running. Alright, I'm going to consider those little humps of fortitude all cleaned up. Alright, what kind of goodies can I get out of this now? one beside me. Oh, yeah, so that's 281. That one's only 169. We definitely cleaned up a chunk out of it. Well, we should be at Nighthawk in no time. Actually, I should be over 13,000. I am. I beat Zan Riken by 0.21. Oh yeah, I'm gaining in levels there. I guess the gold is deeper. Unless I cleaned up all the gold. Did I clean up all the gold in this one? No. The 276 tells me otherwise. There we go. That's a pretty steady stream of dirt going. I'll have another cleanup in no time at this rate. Oh, sound disappeared again. It does that randomly. Oh, I bet there's a few thousand ounces there. I'm not buying any more buckets until I move claims. And that might be a thought too, instead of doing the washing. Just basically swap out buckets. Might have to clean the mats off the sluice runs, but I could just quickly do that. Right now, my biggest next expense is Nighthawk. Other than that, I got pretty much everything else. And fuel. Fuel's kind of a major expense right now. Yeah, so you basically just pop them off, put them on, away you go. I don't think I really necessarily need to do the small washing anymore. I was thinking about that last night when playing with this with a little bit before I ended up doing the New Year's run. That was actually a fun night. Why am I faster on this side than I am on the other side? Going the same distance. Or it's just the run. A lot of material moving. Would be nice if I was able to arrange that more. I guess I'll have to do that from the other side. Yeah, look at that. I even remembered which way my tracks are facing this time. Okay, the piece that I'm on here, I can get rid of that one. That one's still 240, that one's 169. Not too worried about that. He's basically done. Just this one little piece of the corner that's probably still marking with that 169. Well, we are definitely chewing through it now. Getting off by a little bit here. Start taking off the side a little. Just because I'm playing and cleaning a little bit. Naturally, that's when the yardage goes down. A little bit, not that bad. Probably due to my breakdown. I'm probably only going to do about 2,000 yards today. Especially since I will need to fill everything up again. Actually, it's probably getting pretty close to a cleanup. I should have enough buckets laying around here to actually maybe quasi think about just cleaning out the mats and swapping the pails around. I can still dump the two into the wash table. Just won't wash anything. I notice it's a lot quicker if I do the fuel up every 2 runs because I'm not having to drive back and forth with fuel carts all the time. That I can actually work on and do fairly consistently and quickly. That yellow color changed for that one. I wonder if there's a whole lot less. Hairball stuck. 235. This one's got 241 now. That kind of sucks, actually. Where'd all the gold go? I just started getting into it. Where did it go? That's not good. Well, the amount of gold that or ground that I've chewed through should be getting close. Gotten to that stage again. Just pile it up on the top of the belt. It'll move it. Right? Theory. Alright, so I should be able to do this. That's as low as I can go. Backing off. I'm not obviously going to sell it by any means. But if I don't have to use it very much longer, then that saves on fuel. It also means I can chew through this edge, the rest of this corner, fairly quickly too. Yep, you know, just park the tracker right on the edge. I think that'll happen. Yep, they're starting to swap. Almost sounds like a bearing is going out of that thing. So how much is left? 235 still. That's what it was before. I don't think so, but okay. Whatever you think, game. Pretty sure I've taken pretty much most of that out of there. Alright, gravel pump has been swapped. And just run the dirt out of it. Actually, the only thing I really care about is that one pail. And maybe the mats. Mats we could quickly wash. Quickly wash them. It'll only add 58% to it. That one hasn't been dumped yet. Stuck on electrical blocks. That's not good. What am I doing? Making a campfire out of mats? How's my water supply doing? 85, we're good. Don't worry about it for a while. I may not actually gas up, I might just go again. Since this doesn't actually take long. And I'm not doing the full cleanup anyway, so. Just cleaning the mats so I can just keep going. Oh, I thought I did, but oh, it's the same amount. That hasn't changed. That one has. That one has gone down. Sometimes those blocks are very peculiar. I've had them go from like 900 down to 0 in one shot, and you going, okay. I'm questioning this a lot. Excuse me. I'd like that back, please. There we go. Okay, those are still running. So long as they're above 30%. No, they're not. What could possibly happen by running them dry? As soon as they say low fuel, I'll stop. But up until that point. Taking a pile of gold out of this thing. Well, let's get a little bit closer, shall we? Maybe it's all just hiding in that one corner. It could just be that it's all hiding right in this corner. The spot that I couldn't reach. Yep, that changed it. It's all just hiding in that corner. Well, these two I gotta think about collecting. Those aren't too bad out there. Plus, when you're excavating this close to the end of the belt, it doesn't take long to move a ton of dirt real quick. I just hope there's something in it. Like I said, so long as I have about 600 ounces, I should be moving. So I'll be down to about 2.2 million tonight. With 600, that should give me a fair bit of leeway. That's a fair chunk of change. Definitely agreeing with you that Nighthawk is where it's at. Mind you, I really can't complain about Pine Valley. How many times did you have to spend the $1 million to reclaim it? Because I don't think it's 43. Well, mind you, you've maybe got what, 20,000 ounces out of it? Because out of the 13,000 here, I probably did about 1,000 ounces off Uncle Arnold's. I know I did about 5,000 off of Rivertown. And I think for the most part the rest is here. So 7,000, so I've done about 5-ish. You haven't? That's encouraging. That's definitely encouraging. So I've probably done about 6,000-7,000 ounces of gold out of Pine Valley so far. And I know there's still some here. But I'd probably switch over anyways. Yeah, so that pretty much tells me what I need to know. The Pine Valley is good and all, but it's not nearly as good as Nighthawk. Total, yeah, 13,000. So if it's 200, my next cleanup should be around 500 ounces. Roughly. Which should be more than sufficient for buying Nighthawk. Could do. I do play quite an assortment of games, obviously. I used to do a lot of online stuff between, well, Dark Age of Camelot, World of Warcraft. Those are the two big ones. I gave up on World of Warcraft after Witch King? Lich King. Alright. The rest of them were just kind of weird. Well, I'll be gone for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see. And not next week, but the week after. Got a big job I've got to take care of. You know, I read that, except I didn't read it as fold. I saw it as gold. Clearly, your typing skills and my reading skills are both the same, so we're just sort of on par with each other's misfortunes. I think it's got to be getting close to another clean out. I've chewed through another freaking block already. Oh yeah, that one's down to 300 now. I knew what you meant. I was giving you a bad time. I mean, half of us are still recuperating from the night before, so. And I'm no different. Thought it was a lot of fun with War Thunder last night. Chunky. That's been a steady stream of material going to the plant. I'm definitely gonna have to gas up now. Oh, somebody else wants to work for me. Hopefully it's the guy that works the gravel pump. I doubt it, but the guy can hope. I was hoping that message was telling me that they're swapping mats. But nope. Not that lucky. That is a really good stream of material going. Chew through the good stuff. That track is basically airborne. Your fuel is low. That is not the message I wanted to frickin' see. Thank you very much. Although I am surprised how much friggin' ground I've gone through. I need to go at Nighthawk. I'm running low. That's a hell of a frickin' hole in the ground, though. Good thing there's no such thing as reclaiming ground in this game. This will definitely take 2 carts to fill. Well, they're looking pretty full down there. Might be getting pretty close. Okay, I've taken out 2 frickin' squares. Mind you, it's not as deep as I'd like to go, but... $243. That one's still $476. I can toggle that one. Well, $243 I agree with. I can see that. This one being $473, I can actually see too. There we go. Just starting to knock off the mats. There's probably enough of a steady stream going to the plant. Alright, gravel pump's been swapped. Alright, a couple more buckets and I should be good. There's another one of the mats being cleaned out. That was only a partial bucket. Alright, I'll zoom around and shut her off. How close are we on this one? 95 muzzle, run them right out. 8 blocks isn't that much dirt. You're getting really close. Alright, these ones I can't reach otherwise, so... Buckets have been swapped. Alright, when the time comes... Oops. Just ran right off and went... Okay, it's going in. I will be streaming this tomorrow night as well. After I watch the real Gold Rush. Which unfortunately is Tuesdays for us Canadians. After all, we get shafted on everything we do. Boing. That's a lot of frickin' gold. Gotta clean these mats so I can switch over my cable again. Oh yeah, there was a guy that wanted to work for me, wasn't there? Yeah, I should probably go check that out after I'm done cleaning these. No, you stay there. Second there, it just sounded like water being sloshed. Oh, it's full. Luckily enough, I have one spare. Yep, just dump the good gold on the ground. Swine ground. There. Actually, 15%, that's probably just about... Nah, I better not. That'd be the time when it's on super good gold and I just wasted it. Because, you know, that happens. Alright. That one says 17% already. Well, I might as well recuperate some of my cable since there's like 80 miles of it out. Which that was like real life. Every time you need a wire, all of a sudden you expand it 7,000 times. That sounded pretty chunky. Alright, 15%, throw that in there. That's one less thing to clean up. 17% off you. Alrighty. Alright, well, that's cruising. No, he is full up there. Okay. Don't have to worry about them. 2 more pails left here. Okay, he's at 90. The odds I can make it up here in time. Not real good. I guess a bit slow. I'll do it right after I do this one. Alright, let's go take a look and see what my new recruit might be. Workers. Oh look, another mechanic. Yeah, alright. Alright, back to these guys. He's upgraded. He's actually getting close. He's not. Oop. 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 Nope. Oh, that's a pickaxe he's got. Alright. Whoop-de-doo, that's another mechanic. We've got 2 of them now. Hopefully they'll maintain stuff. Well, that's actually still going. Gotta be getting close to being done. Nope, 30%. Well, no. Yeah, 535. I did say it was going to be around 500. Puts my max gold up into an area that no one can see. Oops. 13,700. Alright. Well, the mechanic is working on buttons in the back of my truck. Well, Mr. Mechanic. He's no longer in my truck. He is literally just buggered off. Oh, we know this is going to take some fuel. Well, while I'm refueling, I'm also drop the power on that. It'll take me a little while to refuel, so no point wasting the water. Well, there's one filled. And that tire's also busted. Although I did have 4 tires that were busted, so I don't know. Is the mechanics doing something? They must be. It's like invisible munchkins. Alright. That loaded them up 6%. That won't be enough to fill the track hole, though. I prefer to just throw the nozzle on the ground. Actually, after this one, I'll go get more fuel. Just because the track hoe, but I should also touch up the Jenny so it's got lots of fuel. The never-ending problems. I mean, this is inevitable. We know that this thing was going to drink fuel. But it's the amount of ground I can chew through. Like power sliding into a freaking explosive object. Alright, for one, I haven't fixed the fuel line. Fix the fuel line. I do have 2 mechanics working on this claim, and well, it's tough to say where they all are right now. I've replaced all the start buttons there at one point, but they're all getting bad again. But I think I'm gonna actually end it here and come back in my normal hour of 8 o'clock for Assassin's Creed. Oh, it's only $5,000. Big whoop. So I hope everyone has enjoyed, and I will say that if you're new here and you're liking the content, hit that subscribe button, as it does help us grow. And of course, we will see everyone on the next one. Take care, everyone.